Girls, we need to talk, but let's prepare this egusi soup together while we talk. It's a unique recipe, my go-to recipe anytime I want to prepare egusi soup. So brace up for some banging egusi recipe. Anyways, it's weird, but one of the ways I check if a relationship with a guy can work or not is how much English I invest into our conversations. I'm serious. The amount of English, the ambiguity of it, the frequency of it. Don't worry, I'll explain. Just walk with me. See, my perfect idea of a healthy relationship has more to do with calmness and sweet nothings, which of course stems from a place of understanding and some level of likeness, where you totally get each other without talking too much. While you communicate for information, which is basic. You spend more time talking for love and fondness, gossiping with each other when you should, and laughing shamelessly at the slightest things. I guess all I'm trying to say is a relationship void of pressure and tension. That's my ideal relationship, void of pressure and tension. But the moment I start speaking too much English to anyone, either explaining, convincing, trying to prove a point, or merely trying to impress, an alarm just goes off in my head. And I start to wonder what exactly I'm even doing. I get that there will always be misunderstandings in relationships. I understand that people will have to disagree sometimes before they can come to a place of agreement. But like I said at the beginning of this video, we're at the stage where we're only even trying to figure out if this relationship would work. Something most of you will call talking stage. And that's why I believe that there are levels of misunderstandings we shouldn't be having at talking stage. More especially because at that stage, it is not a do or die thing. Relationships generally should not be a do or die affair, but just to be sure that the interests of people who are willing to die are well represented in this video. It is not a do or die affair at that stage. At that stage, you are probably not too emotionally connected or attached to each other. At that stage, you are not inseparable. At that stage, it's a matter of tell me what works for you, I tell you what works for me, and that determines if we can even kick off. At that stage, you have invested little or nothing into that relationship. Let's just call it a relationship. Into that talking stage. And that's why I cannot understand why we'll be having issues that people in their 10th year marriage anniversary are having. Like, do you get? If at talking stage, our values do not align, philosophies guiding our lives are a world apart, our principles even are clashing seriously, I think it's a good sign to let it go. I find this effective. At least you save yourself some headache. And more interestingly, you are able to rescue your chances at remaining cordial with each other after a failed attempt at dating. But when all that English starts flying about, all the arguments, all the pressure, at the end of the day, it leaves the both of you bruised and regretful. I don't believe women should be respected. They should only be loved. Okay, that's fine. I don't believe women should be given money in a relationship, especially when you've not married them. Okay, if you say so. I don't believe women should work. They should stay at home and focus on the children. All right. If that rocks your boat, then by all means. But it's not quite working for me. Life can be that simple. I would have said, ladies, please choose your battles. Except that in this situation, the battle had no business starting now. Please avoid unnecessary battles. Sounds more like it. If it's not working, you let it go. And preserve your mental health for the right person. I could go on and on, but it looks like our egusi soup is almost ready. So please, let it go. And if you say no, that's okay. At least you were able to learn how to prepare egusi soup like a pro. Notice how I ensured you don't lose on all fronts. Am I not a darling? So please, help me share this video. Follow D Cakes and Bakes on Instagram and patronize me. I'll see you in my next video. Go on. Love and light.